my mission, my purpose is to empower entrepreneurs to live a life of passion and purpose so that together we can embody what is sacred to us. We can close the gap between what we really care about the most and the life that we live every day. We can make every single day of our lives a reflection of what we care about the most. Every single moment we can have that level of investment in. Is to live a life of lasting fulfillment and excellence, you must first clarify your purpose. Your purpose is not what you do, it is why what you do matters, or why you are here. So even purpose can be distilled down to like, why does purpose matter? To me, purpose matters because it organizes my energy towards the things that I care about the most. Lots of others have tried to systematize purpose, but they fail because they don't go deep enough. They explore your curiosities and you build this Venn diagram of things that you say you care about, but it doesn't go into your own psyche and pull from your lived experience. So now I'm going to share with you this 5-step process that I guide all of my clients through to embody their values and to make their life truly a reflection of what they care about the most. This is the 6 levels of clarity, and we start down here with values and purpose. And so we have to get crystal clear on this stuff first. Your purpose is why you are here, is what you believe, who you are. A good way to become clear on purpose is to ask yourself the question, what do I believe the world needs? Big question, right? Huge, unfair question to even ask, but the thought experiment, right? What do I believe the world needs? Understanding, compassion, right? Commitment, whatever it is. And then you ask yourself, let's say the world had that. What would the impact of that be? Contribution and impact. That is a purpose statement. It is simple, it's elegant, and it organizes all of your pieces that you try to hold into one coherent statement. And so this can be done just through thought experiment. And then you go into values. And so purpose and values are intimately linked. Again, your purpose is why you're here, why anything matters. Your values are how you implement your purpose. These are strategies and needs that you have, things that are sacred to you, and decision-making tools. So a value allows you to clearly make a decision based on what you care about the most. So let's say honesty is the value of yours. It means honesty is sacred to you. It means that not only should you always choose the path of honesty, but you also believe that an honest world is a better world. So this is describing the type of world that you want to live in. And out of purpose and values, this is where we can begin to create a vision for ourselves. So let me give you an example. So one of the values that I'm really working with a lot right now is bonding. Bonding is a really important value for me. And so my vision for bonding is my son and seeing how safe he can feel with strong family bonds. And this comes from me from a memory that I had of my cousin's wedding last year and seeing how beautiful it was seeing my son play around with his cousins and just feeling so safe and held and special with them. And so the vision is for him to feel really safe. And the vision is to have a close-knit family bond. Okay, so again, where do you see yourself going? How do you want your life to look? What's the best case scenario 1 year out? These are the types of questions that you ask yourself when you want to clarify your vision. Ideally, after getting clear on purpose and values. And a value is just a need. I think 4 is a good number to come to for values. More than that, and you're just muddying the waters. Less than that, and it's hard to work with. And then you pull your vision out of your value, and then you pull your goal out of your vision, and you say, okay, well, let's say I want this for my son and my family. That means that I should create a goal if I want these strong bonds. So for me, that means that I want to show up at every single family event this year. It's a lofty goal because we have a big family. but it's important. And it helps me to clarify that decision-making process really easily, actually. Oh, my cousin's birthday, I'll be there. Boom. Without a doubt. I know how important this is and how important these family bonds are to my family unit and our stability long term. So it's a no-brainer. And that's what happens here. You can have all your decisions can be no-brainer decisions because they're aligning with your values. It's so simple and it's so powerful. And your goals are really simple, right? Tangible targets, things to accomplish. What are you doing to actualize your vision, right? This is the what now. We were in the why and the how do I want this thing to look, vision. Now what's happening, right? And you can see that if we just start at goals, we're not connected to these things. We don't have any emotional investment in this. You might have a goal to grow your business, right? Well, why does that matter to you on an emotional level? Well, to me, growing my business is twofold. First of all, it's being connected to the impact that I want to have in the world around me, right? And stability for my family. That's like, it's that simple. So out of goals, then we start to clarify intentions. Intentions are how you achieve your goal, tools and strategies you use to accomplish your goals, seasonal values. So values that you need to lean on for the next 6 to 18 months, which is about the time frame that you should be articulating your goals. So a good example of this is when I wanted to get my yoga teacher. So it was at a time in my life where I wasn't really working that much. I didn't have a car and I didn't have a lot of time because my work was I was working, but it was inconsistent. And so I needed structure and I needed commitment in order to have the time, space, energy, money to expand my education, because I recognized a need to expand my education at the time. And I was choosing to do that through yoga. So I recognized that commitment and structure were really important seasonal values that I needed to lean on in order to achieve my goal of getting my yoga teacher certification, which I did very quickly. Not only did I commit to my structure, but I also was able to move into a new position within my current company that A, paid more, and B, was more structured. All those things made that decision really, really easy for me. There are times when you might not want to take that promotion because it might not, you're not sure if it's really aligning with where you want to go in your life. But because I was crystal clear that commitment and structure were really important and expanding my education was the impact I wanted to have from that, it was a no-brainer decision. And then we can really become clear on our priorities, high leverage tasks, and really, ideally you have one priority. We can organize our priorities into a hierarchy. That's really, really useful too. But this is a way to manage competing agendas and to be responsive. I have a client right now who has he's managing a bunch of different projects. He's a farmer. He owns land. He's building on his property. He's running a financial education business. He's also an arborist. So he has a lot of different pieces that he's managing here. But this weekend he has a big event to finish building a dome on this property. And I told him, I said, that's your highest priority this week. What that means is that cut yourself some slack on making sales calls for your financial education. And he goes, you can just see him like relax, because that's what it means to have a priority, right? It means that you can ignore other things in your life with ease and do that with like peace of mind. Like you can ignore other things in your life while keeping your peace of mind, because you know that you should be ignoring them. So this is how this system can work together. And what happens is that when you are clear on the values and the purpose, and the vision is a little bit connected to that still, what you can do is this just like system can support itself here, because you can keep coming back to it. You can keep coming back to vision. You can keep coming back to goals, and you can keep coming back to intentions. And then it's this self-maintaining system it makes it so that you have constant and continuous clarity in